Thank you, and on behalf of OL, Gabrielle CATHALA.
Merci, Madame la Présidente, Messieurs.
Thank you, Madam President. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that you've seen the same pictures as me. Israeli ministers uncorking the champagne to celebrate this law which declares that that Palestinians who are described as terrorists can be hung to death. This is incompatible with the rules of the Council of Europe, as are the extrajudicial killings carried out frequently by Israel. Nevertheless, Israel is still an observer member of the Council of Europe. The Knesset has an office in this building, as do the United States, who are also observers within the Council of Europe. To bring an end to the situation, our group has tabled a series of motions calling for the exclusion of the Knesset. And it's sad that the United States as well still has the death penalty. We've seen the example of the apartheid, the thousands of prisoners being in prison without trial, war crimes and crimes against humanity, genocide. If just one single country, one member of this assembly committed 1/50th of the crimes of Israel, if they'd killed hundreds of children under the age of 2, they'd have been immediately excluded. And if some of you refuse to see that we are measuring with 2 different yardsticks here, if you refuse to see these disgusting scenes, I would remind you what you did when Russia invaded Ukraine. Just 3 weeks after that invasion, this Assembly voted on the 15th of March 2022 unanimously to exclude that country. It stated that Russia was trying to achieve its foreign policy objectives in a flagrant violation of the moral and legal rules which constrain states, carrying out severe violations of human rights and international law, all of that committed by the Federation of Russia. So, colleagues, don't you think we are also seeing severe violations of human rights and the rule of law in Lebanon, Iran? What about the coexistence of the states in the United States? Isn't that also problematic? There's also a death penalty. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the honor of being members of this assembly. That's not just so that you can get free trips to travel around the world. You are here with a purpose, a political purpose, which is to defend universal human rights. And those rights aren't just for those with white skin.